Okay, we're gonna try this. And I don't know, I mean, it says I'm streaming, but I don't know if I'm actually catching the screen or not. It looks like I might not be catching the screen. And that's kind of sad. Let me turn this up just a little bit here. Which, okay, I'm on the right. Yeah, I'm on the right thing here. But it doesn't appear to be catching the screen at all. Oops, I just turned my screen off. Yep, it doesn't appear. We'll troubleshoot it here in a second. As far as now, we're just going to load into the game. We're playing the Hidden Forest version of EverQuest, or I think that's what it's called, Hidden Forest. It's a free server. We started a couple characters and just played the normal route. And the normal route seems pretty easy. A little too easy, maybe. And the server's not responding to me. That's nice. Um, so I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I have to wait a minute for it to finish saying what it's doing. I want to get to be able to troubleshoot so I can actually see if I'm recording or if I'm getting or I'm going to be able to get this game or not. Which I have another way I can do it. I can select a different. I don't know. It's kind of odd that it's kind of froze here. Its server's not responding. Um, there we go. Okay, we'll just close that window, I guess. We might have to control delete. 'Cause it doesn't look like it's going to stop. And it doesn't look like it's going to do a daggone thing. No. Uh-oh. It looks like I've... There we go. Alright, we've got 20,000 screens open. Oh, that's why it's kind of going back. And I cannot get to my control panel here, or my task manager, or whatever it is. So I'm kind of screwed. That's nice. Oh well, I can go ahead and stop the stream, I guess, and we'll come back. Oh, no, it won't even let me get into that to stop the stream. I am completely stuck in this game that is completely frozen and will not let me do a daggone thing. So, boy, that sucks. The server is not responding. Okay, can you like stop sitting here on this one screen and preventing me from doing anything? Okay, now we're finally doing something. What are we doing? What are we doing? Something flashed. Hey, it's going to actually let me try to log in now. Again. So, it finally booted me off the server. Which means I can now get into some of this other stuff and close some of it down. So, um, let's see. We go ahead and close that, but let's go ahead and just do. We'll try the game capture with any full screen application. And of course, it's not full screen at the moment. so how do I make it full screen? Alt enter, I think. Is it going? It went full screen. So we'll hit the play button. And I'm trying to watch my phone to see if I can get anything. Now, but judging by where my voice is on the phone, I should be seeing something, but I'm not. Yep, I'm going to say I'm still not getting anything. We'll just continue to try to log in as the character, though. We're going to be trying to play a bard today. We're doing the alternate. We're going to try to do the alternate leveling system that they have on this server, and it's a little difficult. I mean, yesterday I tried it and I was getting my butt handed to me. Of course, part of that's probably because of how I was playing. And it should be showing a full screen here, and it's not still, so we're going to go ahead and... Oh, I forgot to turn the other screen off, so that might be the problem. Let's see here. Game Capture 2 is off. Game Capture 3 should be on. So we'll go back into the game so it's full screen. And I'm back in the game, so let me wait for the video to catch up to me. Nope. Okay. We'll try it again a different way then. We might just have to do this another way. And we got about a minute until our other program is done running, so there we go. That one's done. So we can go ahead and close that and close this, and don't even worry about hitting save. Alrighty, we'll try full screen again. Maybe it's freed up enough resources for this to actually work. And I'm in the game and it's still not capturing anything. So we will go back to the OSB and we will try to do a different kind of window capture maybe. No, I don't think window capture is the right one because that one's over here and I don't have yeah, I don't have this game listed on that. So we'll hit cancel that. Oops, what's this? Why is this? No, that's not what I want. I'm not quite sure what this is. Let's see what this does. And we're back in the game. See if it pops up at all. Nope. Alright, so we'll try another way. We'll try the simplest and most direct, easiest way to do this. And that's going to be add. Is it display capture? I think that's what it is. Display capture, yes, and boom. And we're in the game. We're waiting. Hey, we got some picture. Anyway, so we're finally in, and I can turn the volume down now. I don't need to listen to where I'm at to see if the screen's going to pop up or not. So we're going to go ahead and spawn our bot here, and the commands on this are a little bit difficult, I guess. So we're not entirely sure that we like that. But in the alternate progression part of this, it starts you off in Peniel, and all of your mobs that you want to kill are in the Warrens. Now, this is an older game. It's based on EverQuest, and I mean, it's basically just a EQ EMU server. So we're, of course, that's part of the whole EverQuest experience is the loading, please wait, which is constant in this game. So I got my little Merc Druid here, or Bot Druid, I guess, and we're going to kind of just, boy, I think I'm a little bit lost on where I'm at. But we're going to just run up here. We're going to go, okay, yeah, we're going to kill you guys. Hip hip hurrah. And boom. And of course, I don't want to view her inventory. We're going to go ahead and do the Hymn of Restoration, because we're not trying to, I don't know, we're not trying to do a lot of stuff here. We're just trying to, and of course it's going to be a little laggy. And we don't want bamboo, because bamboo is for, I don't know, not us. So anyway, everyone runs in. She's got a damaged shield on me, which allows me to do some damage whenever they hit me, or allows them to damage themselves when they hit me. And I think I'm still probably listed this as something that it's not. I probably have this listed as civilization, which it is definitely not civilization. I've been getting my butt handed to me in that game. So most of these items that we're looting are custom crafting things, where the crafting system on their end on this is kind of cool. For this, I'm trying to gather enough resources to actually craft something worth crafting. Now that's really not very good. I think her shield is probably more valuable than that. And sometimes I just, you look at the items that they're giving you in this game, and it's like, why? Why are we wasting our time with creating custom items that really kind of suck? And of course, the game's a little bit laggy. But like I said, though, we're here to collect these resources, primarily just to move the game, or move our character forward in their little crafting system, to get myself a little bit better armor and a little bit better of a weapon is what I'm really trying to get. And when I say a little bit better, I mean a little bit better. It's not a big improvement. In the main game section, I would have already had most of what I need for the bigger items, are the starter items, which would be the Epic One and some really cool armor that's, I mean, I say really cool armor, but I really don't mean really cool armor. I mean, it was probably really cool armor whenever they conceived this server. But by today's standards in EverQuest, which EverQuest is free to play, but you're limited. You're limited on like your AA, your alternate ability points, and everything else. And so the armor in this game is basically the armor that you would get in EverQuest at around 60 by not even today's standards. Standards of maybe 5 years ago. And it's decent armor for starting out and for noobs, but whatever. But if you play EverQuest on a live server now, you're going to get way better armor than what they give you here. by level, I don't know, 30. And of course, this starting armor that they give you is supposed to last you till you're like 35, and then it's going to give you the next step up, which you have to do a quest and good god awful drop rates. I mean, it's horrible drop rates. And then the stuff it gives you there, you would have in a live server by the time you were level 40. And then I haven't checked the higher end stuff on this yet, but I'm going to say, it'd probably be equivalent to what you're going to get on a live server by level 50 as random drops. And of course, that's when you have to kill names, and the names are still kind of hard to kill just by yourself, and it's just kind of a nightmare situation. But this one does tote that you can have uh, kind of unlimited AAs, I guess. Not all the AAs are in here, but it is at least something a little bit better on that end, that you can get the AAs without having to pay. Whereas on a live server, you're going to have to pay to get enough AAs to make it worthwhile or to even do much of anything. And of course, I mean, if you like soloing trash mobs, you'll be fine. But if you want to fight anything of any kind of relevance, you really need a raid or a group. I mean, it is sad that they made this game so heavily dependent on groups. But, I mean, for what it was at the time, I never really had much of a problem finding a group. Of course, I had friends that played, so it was never really a problem. And this stuff here is, I mean, the stuff that I'm saying no, I don't want to pick up, the no drop stuff. Once you pick it up, you can't put it down. I mean, you can't transfer it to anyone else, blah, blah, blah. Of course, not that this game really matters. But, it'd be nice if these guys would actually just do away with their quests. Get the loot tables from a live server and just kind of update your guys' stuff a bit. In this one, they were one of the posts I read a while back was like, oh, if you did this, it'd be so overpowered, and I'm like, evidently you guys haven't seen a live server, so oh yeah, it was if you start this particular quest series or quest line, this alternate progression quest line, that you have to do it if your character is naked. You can't have your character already have some of the newer equipment, else you'd just be overpowered. And I'm like, have you guys seen a live server in the last 5, 6 years? Because if you have, you would know you're not overpowered. I mean, maybe overpowered for the quests as they're intended on this server, but not overpowered by today's standards on a live server. So, anyway, we're walking into a room and there's all kinds of guys coming after me, and I'm not even facing the right guy. Okay, we're just gonna hit attack and then turn to we see the blue ring under the guy. And it's going to be the same thing, rinse, repeat 100,000 times. So, I mean, in the bots in this are really, really underpowered. Compared to live servers again. I mean, a live server, I can get a bot that is actually, well, they call it a mercenary, but it would be like way more powerful than these little dudes here. And the druid bot, I guess, tends to want to do damage over time spells or whatever on the mobs. as opposed to being a druid and healing you. Much the way a druid would act on a live server if it was another person. Uh, so, I mean, I guess if you want that, hey, I just grouped with the druid feel, then they kind of nailed it on that end. But as far as a bot goes, or a mercenary goes, or functionality goes with playing, they really kind of screw you. Oh, and of course, this mystic runs after me and wants to kill me, and she's red to me, and oh, it's just horrible. Of course, we'll be okay because the mercenary is actually a little bit tougher than me anyway. So she can take the damage and she can do the damage, and I'll just kind of sit back and yay, I reached level 11. And I don't know why. I have not been able to get the sound to work on this game, on this server. So I don't know why that is the case. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. I mean, it's a little bit of an annoyance, but not huge. Now I could go out there and I could try to attack these guys, but I guarantee you that whole room's going to come down on me, and I'm going to die. And I just got to level 11, so I don't want to. I don't want to do that. And that's why I die a lot on this server. It's because it seems like every room you walk into, the entire room comes down on you. And there's a room over there with like 2 names in it that I would love to go kill, but I can't because it's names and there's 4 in the room, and well, the names are a little bit harder than the regular. So I need the names to at least be blue. And they were white and yellow last I looked, and that was at level 10. So they're probably blue and white now. So I need to be level 12 before I can worry about going in there and killing them. So there's another room over here to the side that I'm going to try to get to. Well, it's not that I'm going to try to get to it, I'm going to get to it. And of course, most of these guys are gray to me now, which means they don't give me jack. Of course, they have the XP tables all screwed up because a gray mob should not be giving me experience, but they are. So it is what it is, though. These guys, I mean, maybe it should have been light blue, not gray. Maybe it's just too low of a level for them to have calculated the light blues. It doesn't really matter, though. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a little bit of continuity. Of course, even the lowest creature should give you some sort of XP, I think. No matter what game you're playing, or what version you're playing. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe only 1 XP at a time, but at least when you're farming stuff, at least you're still moving forward. I went ahead and looted those leather gloves. I don't know if I should have or not. Because I don't know if I already got hers done yet or not, but the premise of the quest here, though, is that we are trying to get our respective armors, our starting armors, which I think the only things I've been able to get is wrist and hands, and I'm guessing the rest is going to come off of names in this. And then, of course, the side quest of the crafting, which they really don't even explain to you. You have to talk to people. find out that, hey, you need to be doing this to get that too. So this room has 6 in it. They're all blue to me. Last time I did this room, all 6 came and they killed me. So I'm not entirely sure that I want to try this. But as long as they come 2 at a time, I should be fine. Or even 4 at a time, I should be fine. And I'm doing the healing spell, or song, I guess. I'm a bard. Just because the druid doesn't heal like she should. And I really don't want these soft wicker gloves, because I just looted a pair not but a couple minutes ago. So I really wish they would make the daggone thing stay back far enough that you wouldn't constantly click on her every time you try to loot anything. But okay, now I got the whole room on me, the rest of the room on me. And as you can see, my hit points are dropping pretty fast. I'm probably not going to make it. Probably not. It doesn't even appear as though I'm doing any damage to this guy. It's because my attack's not even on. Jeez Louise. Alright, well, I guess I screwed that up. So, she can kill the other 3, but I'm going to be dead before that happens. And I'm back to level 10. That sucks. So they really need to work on the spacing of the mobs too, because even at blue, these guys shouldn't be running at me like that. And of course, it probably would have helped if I would have hit my attack button. So anyway, I'm back at the starting spot. I don't get any new spells because, well, I just lost my level. So anyway, this guy says, warrior and disciplined trainer. Okay, so whatever. You right click him, he says you're not a warrior. You hail him, and he says it's time to improve your combat skills or disciplines, but he won't give me any. Of course, I don't know that the bard gets any at this, low of a level. But then you got cloth armor, or merchants, and banker, weapons, blah blah blah, plate, leather, and chain. And I'm a bard, and this is a starting area for newbies. And over here you have the Shadow Knight trainer, the monk trainer, the paladin trainer, the ranger trainer, and the beast lord trainer, of which there's no bard trainer. You can click these guys and they'll tell you, yep, you're not the right class, so go away. And I'm pretty sure the bard at 16 gets dual wield. So I need to get somewhere where I can get this done before that. So anyway, we're going to see if we can make that weapon yet. So we're trying to make the cold steel short sword, of which we need 3 cold steel bars. So we've got 1, so we need 2 more. So we're going to do this. And we're going to come down here and do that. Yeah, oh, no, we failed. And this is all items that you get from, there was 1. Okay, now I need 3 more of those. And these aren't even, I don't even think these are no fail at this point. Oh my goodness, now I don't have enough alchemical catalyst left. Or else if I did, I'd be able to try, but no, I don't. So then, the next step, I guess, is to check. Oh, we gotta get her back in our group, because for some reason when you die, they leave your group and go away. So we need okay, we already have a cloak for her, so we need the shoulders for the mantle, I guess. So we're going to look at this guy. We're going to open up our sewing kit. And we need the mantle, which is 2 waxed kobold skins, which waxed kobold skin is uh, three of these. So we'll just go ahead and buy what we can, do our combines, and maybe. Okay, now we can do one of these to try to get that. I don't think we just succeeded. Oh, we still need one more. So 1, 2, 3. If you hold control, you can buy one at a time. Otherwise, you're going to be buying a whole stack, and that's kind of annoying. And I failed. So you may have to go back here and do this again. Now, buy another one. And they made the prices of these kind of steep. And I failed again. And the gains really are very kind of out of whack. And I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to, make it take you a while. But really, when you look at it, I mean, I've been in and out of there, in and out of there, in and out of there so many times. And I still can't get what I need. In there, I'm out of the generic stuff again, and I still haven't succeeded on making that. And that's kind of annoying. So the next step is going to be coming over here to the jeweler, because the jeweler has something that I want. Not really, not really. Just joking. Shouldn't have anything I want. So, anyway, we're just gonna buy 3. Yeah, we'll just, because we should have a pretty good chance. Oh, I only bought 2. Should have a pretty good chance of making that by now. Oh, I need to buy another one. Yep. And I failed. Look at that. Do you see that? I failed. And now I'm out of these. I haven't even made anything yet. Oh, look, I made 1. I only need 3 of those. I got how many? How many do I got? I don't know. I don't even know. Anyway, we got a cold iron bracer, which we can trade into somebody if we have enough runes. Which I only have 1. Makes it into a cold steel bracer. So I need a whole bunch of runes. And it's a big, long thing of talking to that person and figuring out what they want and everything else. And it's kind of a pain. But we're going to sell the junk. Oh, we got 6 of those. Okay. So we're going to sell the junk just to get some coin here. And, I mean, most of this is junk. But some of it's actually stat food, and that's always kind of fun. And I need some of this for other things. I thought I sold it. Okay, yeah, I did sell it. Okay. Kobold blood. I think this probably got a use for that, and I just haven't found it yet. This, I got a quest to turn that in to somebody. I got 2 more to turn in. So, we'll keep those for now. And those keys are to let people out of jail cells. Which, wait a minute. We've got this all jacked up again. So, we have to, I think this is the haste one. Not that I want all these up, or not that I'm going to plan on using them. It's just, it's nice to have them. And this is the traveling song, so of course it doesn't become very efficient until you can get a drum. but it is a speed boost. I mean, once we can get a drum, it'll probably be way better. Now, for some reason, it says I'm not streaming anymore, so I don't know if I am or not. Um, well, we don't know. Yeah, it says I'm not. So I think I'm just sitting here talking to myself for no reason. Let's see if we can pull this back up and see if there's a reason why we're not streaming now. I don't know. It says we're streaming here. Stop stream. I don't know. It says we're streaming. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. So, anyway, we're just going to get back to where we were, which is to get our level back again. Oh, and of course, we're going to lag. And these guys are going to run off into nowhere and then come back all of a sudden magically. Just a graphical glitch from the piss poor server connection that these guys have. So, I mean, I'd be better off to play on a live server. And you would too. I mean, this server really doesn't have anything worth being here for. I mean, on a live server, you can get a healer bot that actually heals and heals fairly well. Of course, she'll heal because she's got full mana right now, but when she runs out of mana, it won't be so much healing. And we should be, I don't know, maybe hitting level 11 again sometime this year. But I really do not like whenever servers do this kind of stuff, where they make things so daggone hard when it doesn't have to be. So here we are, we're just, downloading, blah, blah, blah. And what do we get for it? Well, nothing, absolutely nothing. We just, oh, and of course, he's gray. Oh, look, we hit a level 11 again. Yay. So we don't have to go into that room again because 20,000 guys are still going to come running out at us. So I think we're going to try the named room and then probably get our butts handed to us again there. Because there's 4 and it's just... Oh, this is kind of annoying. Come on. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That kind of snuck up on me. So we're going to just run to the end of this hall because I really don't want to spend an hour fighting just to get down here. It'd be better if they would make the grays actually act like grays and be smart enough to not attack you. But, they don't. Of course, I think they still attack for a while on live servers anyway. Or at least if you sit down, they do. But at some point, they get smart enough to not attack you. So I don't need these hands, but I need them out of the way. just to get them out of here. Because there's more corpses here, and I just, you know. Oh, Chanting Acolyte Shaw? What's this? I mean, it's not the greatest, but we'll go ahead and give it to her. You have to have this command of bot item give, or bot give item, and then it gives you this stupid readout of what their current stats are now, which is neither here nor there, and makes absolutely no sense why it has to give you a readout. So again, we're going to run to the end of the hall just because we don't want to spend an hour. We're getting there. And we're just going to keep turning the attack on. That way we're ready to go whenever they finally do attack us. Shoot. And, you know, it is what it is. And we can't really go any faster than this. I don't know if I got a strike against me for playing EverQuest. Or playing EverQuest on a free server, or what? I mean, there's got to be a reason why it's saying live streams offline. Maybe it's because I didn't go in to the channel and change all the specifics of it. Okay, you kill. That's fine. You kill him, and I'll loot him whenever you're done. Okay, it's fine. It works for me, and it works for you, and everyone's happy. And we're gonna go into the corner, and we're just going to attack because all these guys are just weak. And oh, I just turned my attack off. So I might actually go to a live server here and play, just because, I mean, this server is insanely asinine. It just is. I mean, the lag, the bot always being in your way, the horrible drop rates. Hello.